I still remember the first time I saw it. A car folding, shifting, transforming into something alive. And yes, it was the Transformer movie. And I was so hooked. As a kid, my jaw dropped to the floor. I wasn't even thinking about CGI or VFX. I was thinking, how the hell is that even possible? It didn't feel like animation, it felt like magic. And somewhere deep in my tiny brain, I knew one day I'm gonna make something like that. I saw this brilliant post by Phil Coy while scrolling on Instagram, where he tapped on the BMW logo, then the tires flipped up, then the cars formed around it, like it was so freaking awesome to watch. And I thought, yo, I've got an idea! What if the car didn't just appear? What if it actually built itself around me? So here's how it all started. I just got off from work super exhausted.
Life is pointless and nothing matters, and I'm always tired.
But the idea was burning in my head. I found a quiet road, so I acted like I was clicking on the logo. So he started panning around me with the camera, while I imagined the car forming around me piece by piece. Now, what would you imagine with the random cars that rotate everything? Well, after a few attempts, we got the shot. Then I pulled it into After Effects for 3D camera tracking. Now, this is a very important part, because if this part fails, your entire illusion collapses. The tracking was done, and I imported the tracked footage into Blender. Now, I needed one thing: the right car. I knew it had to be a BMW. I mean, the logo was the entire trigger. But which one? I hit up Sketchfab and started digging through car models. And then boom, there it was. The BMW M4 F82 Razor. Sleek, just perfect. I downloaded it, imported it straight into Blender and got to work. First step, tear it apart. I started moving all the pieces. The doors, the wheels, the mirrors, and every other major part. I wanted control over the transformation. And here's a small trick. I changed the origin point of every part. That way I could make them rotate exactly how I wanted. Next up was lighting. I needed an HDR for the scene. So I headed to polyhedring. I found an HDR that matched my scene. I dropped it into Blender's environment and added a simple shadow catcher floor. And the scene was starting to come alive. Alright. Not perfect yet, but I knew I was going to composite the final magic in After Effects. So, the animation was done, time to bring it all to life. I exported the animation as an image sequence from Blender and brought it into After Effects. Now, this is where the magic really happens.
Reparo! Alright, wait a second.
First up, layering the source. Glow on the logo after I tapped it. Little god ray flare, soft light beams. Even some glowing streaks just to make it feel like something magical was happening. Then came the spice. Smokes on the tires, little lightsaber streaks on the spinning wheels, and my personal favorite, camera shake. Every time a major part slammed in, boom, the camera will rumble. And to top it all off, sound effects. I put tons of cool whooshes, slams, power-up sounds, sync them to the visuals, and the scene finally came alive. And after 2 days of compositing, here's what I ended up with. If you found this breakdown fun, hit that like button like it's a BMW logo. And if you want to see more behind the scenes VFX madness, you know what to do. Subscribe and let's build something insane, one frame at a time.